Hello, 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 everyone. Again, surprise. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Sunday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are well. This is going to be a quick one, a very, very, very quick one. I just wanted to kind of, touch base again, especially with Renaissance Tour. We had new videos. I shared a couple with channel members, and then of course Love on Top, the clip for that came, and I've saved that because it dispels all the crazy rumors that were out there. Harry was unhappy, he didn't want to be there, blah blah blah. Although yesterday I did share um, some of the receipts of other gentlemen that were with their significant others that didn't look like they were thrilled to be there, but it could have been just the moment that they were captured. So, people can multitask, they can dance, they can do all that stuff, but and then of course you have the trolls that have something to say about everything that they do. So, hey kids, hey, how are you? Hi, everybody. So today I actually can go through the chat because it seems to be it's not as busy. So I know Sis Elise is not probably not in the chat at the moment, but hello, Gwendolyn, Mrs. Channel member. So thank you. Hey Lottie. Let's see. Black Queen, another channel member to you. Annie, channel member. Hey Navi, how are you? Hattie, channel member. Marshall, Grace, channel member. Let me see. Marjorie, how are you? Faith, how you doing? Yalabi, how are you? Mina, how you doing? Good to see you. I know y'all all are bouncing all around and probably split between different chats, but I apologize. Hey kids, how are you? Elizabeth, how you doing? Barbara, Julianne, how are you? Yo, Nash, how you doing? Channel member. Good to see you. All right. I think I've caught up with everybody. Hey Ruth. Ruth popped in there right at that moment. Okay, so let me get do my disclaimer, and then we'll touch on a couple of things, get into trash time, and then we'll be gone. Hopefully, in about 25 minutes. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All right. So Renaissance World Tour, Beyonce, we know that we got to see all the pictures and videos and etc. Um, the clip that you'll see won't have music because I'm not trying to get shut all the way down by Bay's team, company, record company, whatever. They don't play, so I'm not playing either. But this picture in particular had everybody a buzz, some within squad, but mostly, the derangers. Oh, he's not happy and blah, 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 blah. And what's going on? You know, um, yeah. It was a moment in time, and we can, you know, rest easy, especially squad, that the moment somebody snaps a picture, I mean, they may not capture the true feelings of what's happening, but um, yeah, let's just say Harry had his moves. He was getting his moves in, and we're thankful to those who are squaddies in a sense that shared and we able to see and enjoy for ourselves and all that stuff. So yesterday, about 4 p.m. Eastern time, these were the trends. So it was "We Love You, Harry and Meghan," Beyonce, of course, and then the toxic British press. So, you know, they were trying to run on the narrative. The narrative, whenever they try that, and I don't know why they keep trying that, because they always wind up with shit on their face. Oh, I know it's Sunday, but you're going to have to roll with me. All right. So, the Renaissance World Tour account, X account, tweeted out how Meghan Markle vibing to Diva at Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour show last night in LA. And of course, the one that created the TikTok screenshot that was there and was just saying, you know, yeah. So we have the words on the screen, and she was getting down with the get down, okay? Having a good time, as was her mom, who was celebrating her birthday in such a wonderful way, because yeah, I wouldn't have minded attending, a Beyonce concert too, but one day. I told friends, okay, I saw her halftime. That's kind of my concert, but now if I did listen to this before. Now, if this brings music in, I'm going to scream bloody murder. But here is the clip that's really sending people over the derangers more so over the edge in, rage. And then, of course, Squad was all happy and just full of their feels. So, the song that was playing was "Love on Top." So, just so you know, you won't hear it, should not hear it, my lord. Okay. So, would y'all like to see that again? Let me look in the comments. Let me look and see. Woo! Hey, Church Nelly, channel member. How are you? Hey, Ace Fly. How are you? Hopefully I haven't missed anybody else that has joined in, but yeah. Let me just, because I enjoyed that, so I'm just gonna play it again. Now imagine the crowd singing along, because that is what is happening. But yeah, the picture truly doesn't give all the context that was needed for the entire concert. And there are pictures where we see Harry and pictures where we don't, but He was enjoying himself with his wife, and they were having a good time. And then there is the one, and I couldn't get it uploaded in enough time to show you. I think it was one on one, and yeah, they were really hooked up. There was a lot of PDA going on with that, but yeah, yeah. Um, I wanted to share that little tidbit. Let me get back over to this little piece. So I think it's pretty cool that the irrelevance are very relevant, and we're gonna kind of move on. They've had polls. There's all kinds of stuff going on in Narn. What is it, Narnia? Um, they just need to cut it out. So um, and get over themselves. But let me just check comments before I go on and do what I need to do. Yes, please be sure to hit the thumbs up. Hey, Scratch and Pete, how you doing? Hey, Brown Girl Bella, I see your name. I haven't scrolled back up. Hello to you, hello to you, hello to you. Yeah, I'm loving it too. I'm loving it for them. Okay, they deserve to be angry. Marjorie baking lemon loaf drizzle with lemon icing. Harry and Meghan. Ooh, that's probably why because I have groceries. Because with my father trying to get in the store is a little bit much, but the grocery order came. When I placed it, I ordered like lemon cake with the frosting, and I put Cool Whip on. Oh yeah, that was good last night. I had a salad for dinner, so I allotted for the extra calories of the slices. Yeah. Ruth, there are also pics of Tom Holland looking like Harry. Yes, Walls. Listen, I have that here. No, I might have blown them out. I don't know. Let me see. Oh no, here it is right here. There's LeBron James. I don't know this actor's name, but he is like a well-known actor. I know that's kind of silly to say that. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I know his face, but yeah. So, yeah, there's pictures. It's just yeah, you know what I mean. Um, let me see. Let me get back up here for a second. Oop, 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 oop. So I saw a comment from Mrs. S. I don't want to lose it. Don't want to lose it. Wait a minute. Hopefully you've been able to see the clips with the music going because yeah, um, I don't know too many platforms, especially those that are Sussex positive that would put that target on their back because yeah, Bay's team don't play. Marshall Harry was ready for some love on top. Why did I know? Somebody I knew somebody was gonna come up with that one. Yeah. Um, where did I see? Oh, there it is. Mrs. Esmond's story is like a teenager. Yeah, she's enjoying herself. I don't blame her either. So many blessings in seeing her daughter happy and free. All I was replying on the X, the app formerly known as Twitter, was she is and then free. Just I think I put that in Baron's chat last night. So Megan's free. And it is awesome to see. But you're gonna see that some Rangers are a little upset. And I got those screenshots this morning. Annie, Harry was getting his groove on too. Yeah, he was. He was having a good time. As someone said, he may not have known the particular song. I can't say that I know every Beyonce song. Look out. Now when Lemonade. Okay, so yeah, I probably would have been losing my mind for all those, but you know, I don't know all her songs, so I'm sure most of the music that would have been during the concert I would have known. So, and thank you, Church Nelly, for dropping the links that you're dropping. Um, Ooh, is it? It's over 41,000. Thank you, kids, because I did not look at that this morning. Yeah, I should have, but I was like fighting with these videos to mute the sound to try to get them uploaded because I did it differently for how I did it for the channel members. So yeah, thank you for that. And that's awesome. Yeah. Keep it up. The link is pinned to the giving campaign that Sussex Squad is participating in, honoring the birthdays of Meghan, August 4th, Harry, September 15th. The proceeds are all going directly to Bali, the charity that Harry created long before he met Meghan, but it is, forget me not. That's the meaning. And we know that that was his mom's favorite flower. And yes, we shall have we keep all the bad words and thoughts to ourselves. Hey, Bright Eyes, I'm glad you caught alive. Let me see, Mrs. S. I have to, prepare myself. I wanted to take a reduction for yesterday, but Google won't let me. Thanks for always keeping me sane. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mrs. S, thank you for your blessing. Um, as a channel member, the channel members, y'all, you bless me each and every month, just the participation and, um, you know, channel membership. So I do thank you. But, where'd that go? Wait a minute. Let me go back up here. I did something bad. Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. All right. I got to have it highlighted. So this is for you, Mrs. S. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you again. Okay. Woo. Where are we? Oh, okay. Just scrolling. Hey, Alma, how are you? Uh, Let me see. There's 2 tiers for membership. I can give you that. There's 2 tiers. Um, Now, I should know how much. One, I believe, let me just get it right because I have to look over here. One is $1.99 a month, and then one is $9.99 a month. So you have the Sussex, which is $1.99, and then Squad Time, which is $9.99 a month. So um, I think Nightbot will be dropping a link. I know Church Nilly has usually done that whole thing. So. And I'm always behind, so you probably already got the answer, but I just happen to see it as I'm scrolling through. Hey, R. Smith, how are you? She's too American. Yeah, shaking it, dropping it like it's hot. Go, girl. She's just having fun at a concert, and I'm sure some UKers would shake their arse too if it was like Spice Girls. Okay, let me. Hey, Bud Files, how are you? I'm gonna just kind of. I know it's Sunday, but I take no prisoners. Okay. Especially when it comes up to trash time, which we're leading into. Hey, I am Betty Gathers. How are you? Let me see. Faith. Shatter Island is mad. Yes, they are, and they can stay that way. Mm. Need a whole lot of straight jackets for some folks over there right now. Hattie, wow, all these phenomenal women that turned 42 around the same time. Megan, Serena, Beyonce, and Abigail Spencer. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Um, just the freedom. She was enjoying herself. She wasn't thinking about folks, and that's the lovely thing. I more so that I take from seeing those different clips is happiness and joy, and just in the moment with who I believe is a friend, because just knowing that Beyonce has sent her text and all that stuff, you don't usually do that with people you're really not having the time for. And we saw the reverence that even Beyonce paid to her, and she's blown away that Beyonce even knows who she is. I mean, come on, Megan. Woo! So yeah, which shows her humbleness too. So and hello to any trolls that are out there. There were a few that gave a visit yesterday, Yeah, and drop a comment if you dare. Let me stop. Okay, Tier. Seeing H&M looking so happy and in love had me grinning like a chess cat. Yes, I don't think I've stopped. Um, I was happy that Harry was there. He's supporting. And again, they have relationships with people that we don't know about. You know. Mhm. I think some people, especially the Rangers, probably expected them to be in the midst of the crowd, like, floor, center stage, or something like that. Mm-mm. There's nothing like it enjoying a concert from a box. I've had the opportunity to do that like once, and it was like, and actually it was a Metallica concert. Yes. Many sides to me, many music genres that I love. So, oops, sorry about that. Let me see. Leslie Ann, there's something about men in white pants that make them look so damn sexy. Yes, he did have his, what we usually see him for polo, but Harry was on code for the dress attire. Okay, because that was like the theme, um, especially being in Virgo season and Bay's birthday and all. And so yes, so much happening, so much happening. And I did see the clip with Tyler Perry in the crowd too. Yeah. He just kind of turned and scanned the crowd, which again, most people are very aware of who's around them and all that stuff. So, and he was enjoying the crowd. So, let me see. Claudia, how are you? Hello, everyone. It gives me joy to see Megan happy. Yes. Um, I'm not gonna be a sap, but y'all know how I can get. It's she's. I just have that one word, free, and there's a character from a movie that's like, oh, I know it is. It's Dobby. I saw Harry Potter. Okay. When Harry gives him the book, but then he opens it and the sock, and he's like, Dobby is free. The way the character says that word, yeah, that's all I keep hearing over and over again. So, Hattie, I'm happy they're living their lives and not hiding away in their home. Yeah, and they never would have. But yeah, it is awesome to see now, as we've all said, and many have been dropping those comments that, we have video and picture evidence of them actually, and especially Megan, being at a concert. Which I would have been shocked if she wasn't at that one, just knowing, again, we all know there is a friendship there. I'll just say it that way. For all that I can tell. Let me see, Mrs. S. Please God, don't let us get baby news from the Sussex camp. They said 2 kids, and I'm holding them to that. I can't handle Megan being away for 9 months, but from what I saw at that concert, woo. Well, we would celebrate. We'd be celebrating and wouldn't even care. Wouldn't even care. Because, yeah. Mm. I wish that really would make people lose their minds, but so be it. Things happen. Woo! Okay. Let's see. Annie Tyler Perry was there. LeBron James and others were there, and that only concentrated on H&M. Deranged and D. Yes, she spelled it out for y'all. Woo! Yeah, very much so. Hey, Rosa, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Sherry. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Kids. Mrs. S. I saw thought popping up the other day. Ooh, okay. Mm. Y'all better stop putting that energy out there. Make them come for y'all. Lady T, hello everyone. Mama Dora gave me life last night. It was good to see them all enjoying themselves. Yes, not giving a care about who's around them. Um, really just being in the moment and enjoying the concert. And it was just awesome. They've had a very good week. More good to come. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Oh, bye, Gwendolyn. Take care. Um, yes, we do not know to what they've done for their family planning. They just said that 2 was it, and we're going to go with that. And let's see, Mrs. S. I was so happy to see the Sussexes. It made for a light heart. I was feeling really heavy after watching. Oh yeah, Heart of Invictus. Those vets are amazing. They really are amazing. Oof. Thankfully, some of the disgusting hate is tamping down a little bit. I hope. I haven't gone out to look. Um, but let me get into trash time just because, yeah, since we're talking about the concert and the reactions of people seeing Megan happy. Yes. Mm. And I want commentary or thoughts on this first screenshot that I'll show, but let me look at this. Lobby, they hate them because they want to be them. That's true. That's true. I've heard that quite often. Ciao, Raffaella. How are you? Hey, Teresa. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, Annie, you with the trash time. You too funny. I don't know. Has Nightbot? Well, y'all probably. Hey, TCC. Oh, here. Where is it? This is a link. If you scroll in the chat, if you click on that link, it'll take you to where you can join membership. It should be a clickable link. Of course, depending on what device you're on. But I just wanted to highlight that just so that you are aware. So yeah, Nightbot has been dropping that. Let me see. Anything else? Let me see. Boney, how are you? They say two God can have a different plan. Well, they can say whatever they want to say. Um, or if you're talking like the haters, but yeah, we know how that is. Let me see, Ruthie. What is more private at a concert than having your own private suite? The privacy derangers are throwing their dictionaries against the wall. Okay, are they still harping on that word privacy? Like, even if they were down in the crowd, like say where Tyler Perry was, um, there is still a air of privacy because, I mean, mind you, we haven't seen hundreds of thousands of pictures come out and all that other stuff, but yeah. Oh, my lord. Let me see. You'll have me. The Rangers are all sleeping now because of all the Prozac they've been taking since the concert. Whew, thank goodness. Maybe they'll just chill all the way out because they truly need it. You'll see why, but let me just scan a little bit more. And if all hearts and minds are on one accord, let me unhighlight that and then I'll come back over and I'll hit our banner. So let's get into it. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. I have to laugh at myself because, yeah, a half hour. That's in like a few minutes. So, anyway, don't worry. I'm not going to rush. So Renaissance World Tour, they tweeted out and then there's responses that followed. So I want to know what you think of this particular one because it drew a lot of heat. So there was no way this wild girl was going to be locked inside that prison forever. Now, how do you take this particular comment? Um, Many did not take too favorably to the wild girl because I did see a few squatties that I recognize the names that were like, she's not wild. What are you talking about? And then, of course, using wild girl, you're being misogynistic and etc. I just was like, really? Uh-huh, uh-huh. I mean, I get what they were saying as far as having, showing Buckingham Palace, which, yes, no, she doesn't live there, giving how they said conditions were. I'm glad that she wasn't. So I know they're doing this 100 million plus pound upgrade on the place. But what are your thoughts on this? How do you see this? And while you're pondering that, here's one of the replies that oh no, that's not it. This is one of the replies that this received. So folks still think they lived in this palace. They had a cottage. It was a huge ass cottage, but it wasn't a cottage. And it wasn't a palace. I think that's What was disappointing to Megan? She watched Cinderella too often to consider facts. There's so much. Like, okay, you're getting lost in the picture. Like the obviously the person who posted it, although their comment kind of was off-putting for some, they know she didn't live in Buckingham Palace, but okay, that they just it just kills them. It just kills them. And then there was this reply. Yet she keeps using her title and insisted on titles for her kids. Make it make sense. Also, she didn't have to be a working royal. She could have kept acting and done whatever she wanted. Okay, so for this one, she keeps using her title because that's the appropriate styling for her. She is married to Harry, who is born a prince. And if she technically, I wish they didn't even have the Duke and Duchess in the sense of if they had to call her Princess Megan all the time, Lord of mercy, they'd be losing their minds. But okay. hmm And insisted on titles for her kids. No, her kids, it was a birthright. She didn't insist. She just made it known that, they wanted to change the rules when it came down to her children. At that time, it was a child. She had not yet even thought of number two. So, yeah. But make it make sense. She didn't have to be a working royal. Who says so? Because it sure seemed that the family's reaction, and when I say family, I'm talking Chuck and Space, okay, reaction was that, you do what we want you to do. I guess that's considered working. Sounds like slavery to me, but um, yeah. She could have kept acting and done whatever she wanted. Lies, lies, and all the lies. So we know that the royal family was interfering in the scripts for Suits, hence why she eventually left. Um, we they were acting like the stage moms and dads, the terror stage moms and dads that we hear about, those parents that we want this and no, you can't have that, and she can't say this, and no, she can't be doing this, and no, she can't have that, to the point that no producer or director wants to work with the person because your parents are so horrible, we don't want to be around them. That's how the royal family was acting, and we know that this is true because it has been documented that they were interfering with the scripts. Okay, so she could have kept acting. Did you tell Sophie that Sophie Winkleman, I think is her last name, that is married to one of the cousins, to keep working? Is that why she keeps working? And done whatever she wanted. Really, is that the case? That's why they took down the TIG. That's why she had to give up her social media accounts because they allegedly didn't have social media. But how did she meet Harry? Through IG. He had an IG account. So they had the official accounts that they want people to know about, but they also have those accounts, those little private ones that nobody else knows about. But Megan couldn't keep hers. So no, she couldn't have done whatever she wanted to. Too bad, well, because she probably would have punched Space out for putting his finger in her face. She just told him kindly to take his finger out of her face. Okay. hmm But as she said, oh, that's your brother. And then walked out of the room. Yeah, so if you all know that reference. And here's the next reply. Now there was many, many more. I just took the three that just made me go like, what the hell? Okay, so this one says she wanted that ring. So there's a picture of, cosplay's engagement ring, formerly Di's engagement ring, and the heir, not the spare, but had to settle for sloppy seconds. And there's a couple of pictures where they show Megan that happened to be, of course, because of the protocol and how they walk in by where they are in the um, line of succession. She would be behind, Space, looking at him lovingly. No, no, no. She actually has this look like you pathetic little. Okay, but. hmm hmm Okay, so that ring has the worst juju. No, she didn't want that ring. If Harry had wanted to keep the ring for his future wife to be, he would have. Of course, Harry did the best thing. I want to give from the true heart because, that's the easy way out. Space was giving your mom's ring to whomever you married. That was the easy way out. You put no thought into it. And I've said this before. So, no, Megan didn't want that ring. She's very happy with the ring she has on her finger. Eat your hearts out, haters. That Harry designed himself. Because the woman that broke the conveyor belt deserved nothing less. Okay. And that ring is sloppy seconds. Okay. Now, um, let me see. The next little article that I came across, I saw this yesterday, and of course wasn't able to pull it in because I had so many other screenshots. But 1 year after Queen's death, the royals are in a rut. Public support can't be taken for granted, writes the royal historian Ed Owens. The king urgently needs to modernize the firm, and this is how he should do it. So I took the hit, went into this article. Royal Suitor had shared it and it was archived. So I was like, okay, I can handle because it's not going to give the click over to where. Okay, so I go in and I'm reading through and I was like, okay, yeah, Queen is death and blah. Yeah, that's the first reason they're talking. Okay. But then when I see second Prince Harry, I was like, pause. Let me read this and see what is going on. What are they saying? Second, Prince Harry is expected in Britain this week for the ceremonies that will mark the 1 year since Elizabeth's death. Yet his alienation from the family remains a running sore on the House of Windsor. Now, let me tell you something, historian. What ceremonies? Because from what all has been um, released, there isn't anything planned. KC3 will be sitting up in Balmoral or Sandringham, pondering the day, much like his mum used to do when her father's passing um, came, that date of that. So, no, there aren't ceremonies, not that I've seen or heard of. So I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck are you talking about? Because, yeah. And at that point, I was like, yeah, historian, yeah, whatever. Another squatty had taken this screenshot and helped out with it. And just saying Harry and Meghan may be unpopular among older Britons, but they still have a large following among the younger generation that the Windsors need to woo. Dynamic, handsome, and symbolically representative of multiracial Britain, the couple should have been central to the monarch's future plans. Well, they're not. Okay. They're not going to save y'all. They're not coming back. Go on with whatever fuddy-duddies you got over there and keep it pushing. Okay? That's what you got. That's what you got. That's what you got. So, this next article, the Invictus game is the one thing the palace can't take away from Harry, Prince Harry, and he knows it. Oh, so y'all finally telling the truth. Y'all really were trying to do that. And I know when that break was occurring, that split of the households, yeah, I was holding my breath because I was like, they're going to try to take all of the stuff from him. hmm The title says enough. So, Heart of Invictus shows the best of Harry and what the royal family have lost. Yes, it does. Yes. Suckers. Even with the half in, half out, yeah, we wouldn't have had the Bay concert. Yeah, we wouldn't have had highlights of them just enjoying life. Even walking at the, farmers market because they wouldn't have been in Montecito to do that. So thank you for the blessing in saying no, hell no to half in and half out. Okay. Yeah. Now what? all of Britain and the UK media needs to concentrate on. I saw this and I was like, say what? Victims of modern slavery rescued from wealthy London family. The domestic slaves rescued from London's richest streets. Y'all need to focus on that and leave Harry and Meghan out of your headlines across that entire country. Just leave them be. Focus on your, f- you know, economy and that whole situation. Parliament seems to be in some turmoil, but hey, the royals can't be political, right? So they can't really be involved. They can't really have a say. But we know that's bullshit. Okay, but I'm just saying. Yeah, yeah. hmm hmm In 2023, because let me take my banner down for a second. In 2023, so this was 6 days ago. I got this. I think it was a couple of days ago. So yeah, when I was just looking and saw this in my tiles on how um, Edge does it, Microsoft Edge. So you have all these tiles, and I happened to see that, and I said, "What did that just say?" I'm like, "Wow, that's deep." So, mm, 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 mm. so you know, let the loving couple come on out of the closet, and the one hiding in the back there too. Being that the royal family is all behind Randy Andy, and I guess he's going to get his reintroduction. I've not seen too much on Woody Woot, and I need this to really gin up. Byline Times paper should be released soon, so that should have the other parts, yeah, going in it. So I'm just gonna give them the white chair treatment. All of them, the crazies, the rangers, not to sit in because I know they feel faint over seeing how much in love, yeah, Harry still is with his wife. If they watched Harry and Meghan on Netflix, and Harry in the beginning was saying this is a love story, but it's the love story that's just beginning. He feels like it's just beginning. That spoke so much to me. They've been together how long? Okay. But he just feels that, and that was done in what, 2022? And he feels that it is, yeah, that it's just beginning. They have a lifetime to dance and party and love. Ah, and make y'all mad. And I just love it for you. So folding white chair treatment to all the Rangers in the UK media. There probably won't be a day that Megan won't make money for y'all with your crazy headlines, but it may because people will get tired of reading the bullshit when they can see for themselves if they were smart enough to do a little research themselves and not fall down the little pigeonhole of believing everything that the tabloids say. Mm, okay. Anyway, let me jump into the comments with you all for a little bit since I'm way all over the time that I said I was going to be on, but y'all know how I do. All right, let me try to find. Dancing does not make you wild. Thank you, Hattie. Thank you very, very, very much. Lobby's like the ranger. Who is your mama? Yeah, exactly. I don't understand where they come with this whole. Of course, there's a lot of ways that one comment on, knowing that this wild girl. Let me tell you something. Um, Biracial. So the black females. I know me. Was like wild girl. What? Nothing in her dancing. I mean, she shook her hips like anybody else would have. So what? So what? That yeah, that wasn't wild at all. So Mrs. says yes, those hips don't lie. She really did make those big. Mrs. S. Woo! Lady T. Well, he got prison, right? Okay, I'm not sure. Did I miss something? Of course. I'm way behind in comments, so let me just keep on. Kids wish said person used a different word instead of wild. Yeah. And a lot of people did question said person on that. Mm, yeah. Hattie, now this comment doesn't make sense. Some of these people sick. Yeah, they are. They I don't even know if it's Prozac they need. They need something. I'm not sure. Ganja wouldn't even help them because it's just they're so far out there. Marjorie, shading in its highest order. Maybe the person was talking about their mama, the wild girl. Okay, all right. So it wasn't just a feeling. I just had a visceral reaction at first, and just was like, okay, I get with the palace, the picture, all that, but and the person understanding that's not truly where they lived, but the wild girl truly, she's a woman and she's not wild. And dancing and enjoying yourself at a concert of an entertainer that you enjoy is not being wild. Like, sure, take your shirt off and swing it around, but if you're listening to T.I. swing your rag, that's probably what you would do. All right, let me. Your lobby having rhythm makes you wild. Please, yes. Well, Hey, Life with Nicole, Marie, and Gary. How are you? Good to see you. Um, Teresa, Princess Megan doesn't need nor want their palace cottage. She has her own damn palace in Montecito. So very true. You know, they thought they were doing something by saying, "Oh, we're evicting them." They had already packed up. Now, I would hope that the firm knew that they meant business. They put out that statement. Although Woody Woot was giving them 10 days, and they said, "Oh, okay, I up the ante. Here's your 10 days." So, Annie VS, as I said, DERANGED. Woo. Too funny. Too funny. Hey, Wanda. The Rangers need to get outside more. They seem oxygen starved. Well, maybe that's it. Tell them to go. They need to get centered for sure. Like put their feet in some grass. Hopefully, it has a lot of fire ants in it. Some grass, and really center themselves. Touch a tree. Mm, let me go. Hattie, these titles don't mean anything over here, excuse me. Even if they were just Harry and Meghan, they would still be doing well. Oh, yeah. It's all in how they introduce themselves. I mean, Meghan's always said, I'm Meghan. Like, mm, it's not about the titles or anything else. Like you said, Grace, they live in the attic garage basement. Ooh, y'all are going hard today. Kids, Lady T, yes, on prison with all the money, and not a single one of them in those homes are not happy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You'll be her kids. She means their kids. They don't attribute. Now, I love that many women of color who are in interracial relationships and have babies, and the children come out and do not look like mummy, but it's still their child. And one woman, I don't think I shared the short. She did a short, and um, I don't know if I brought it over or not. And her child, and she basically said there's only three people that can question the pigment of her child. One being her, one being the child, and then one being the person that helped make that child. And I was like, "Whoa, yes, there you go." And the reason why is because the three that she mentioned herself, the child, and or dad, can make light of the situation because the child doesn't look anything like her. Like there's no hint of her melanin in that child, but it's her baby she carried. So everybody, I like seeing those examples because yeah, I might do some type of one of these upcoming lives or something. Um, because people had so much to say about Archie and Lily, but but they need to go way beyond the deeper than the skin. So, hey Valerie, how are you? These people are so bitter. Megan has left the UK 3 years and they are still crying. Yeah. They probably will all their lives too, because they already know. Hey Kim, Prince Harry had the rights to having his children addressed by their birthrights known. Prince Henry is a stone to their sides. Oh, as a thorn maybe to their sides, because princess isn't stupid, cheap, and a liar. Princess is real. Exactly. So we're going back to that stupid Oprah interview because, well, it's not stupid, but y'all get my meaning of that. The derangers going crazy over that interview still, and that's been 2 years. So, um, they sat quietly for a year and waited for the noise to quiet down, and since it didn't, and then they did the Oprah interview, and from that, oh my lordy be, gee, we already know. They discussed that it's a birthright, and because um, the monarch is hereditary. Yeah, birthright is everything. So, go F off. But I'd still want to know if they corrected Archie's birth certificate. I'm still heated over that piece, but I'll let that go since they're not over there anymore. Ruth, royalty is a state of mind, and the unroyals and their deranged supporters have not yet reached that state. All hail the Sussexes and their royal court. Exactly. 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 Um Megan, isn't wild. She is happy here in America. Yes. And just living her life and having a good time. I guess every other female was wild too. Okay, I'm going to be cookies and cream channel member. And, my manager. Okay. Um, how far back am I? Oh, I'm pretty far. Let me see. Let me see. You let me. Harry's a sloppy second. Ridiculous. Yeah, they can think that if they want to. Mm. Okay. Sherry, Space would never have a chance with Megan in his dreams. That's so true. That is so true. He lacks in many different ways, and one just being the get up and go and doing. When they were in their Netflix, they were talking about when Megan was saying, when they were talking and when are we going to see each other again, and it's like, I have this to do, I have that to do, and she's like, I have this to do and I have that to do. When they found that 1 week in August, and went to their special place, Botswana. um yeah, Harry was a go 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 go, and of course then Megan's taking the flights overseas because it was easier for her to get on a plane with his schedule. Yeah, he wasn't sitting on his laurels. They were working him. Okay. Working him. All the, engagements they can get on his diary, they did. So crazy. UK loves to whine about titles and yet they can't cash out. Such hypocrites and grifters. Megan is priceless. Yeah. Roof, that ring was probably picked out by Chuck. I think Diana did, but I always heard that it was from a what do you call it? A catalog, which I was just like, what? Like that was where the first hints of, oh, what is going on over there? But yeah, yeah, that's the funny thing. That ring, let me see, what is this, Roof? That ring was probably picked out by, oh, you know what? And it probably was by the consort, yeah, and it's cursed. Ciao. It probably was, or it was playfully suggested that, oh yeah, that would be the lovely one to get. Annie, Harry knows how that ring was not given out of love, but duty. I rest my case. Thank you. Ding, ding, ding. There you go. There you go. And he definitely was giving Megan a ring, among many other things, out of love. Okay, we're going to move on. It's Sunday. I'm going to behave myself. Hey, Rachel, how are you? Phew, okay. Cookies and cream. Megan can't go to a concert with her mother, husband, and have fun yet. Sir Pegalot went to a club without his wife and was dancing. These fools need to stop the faux outrage and move on. Yeah, it's just funny. Like, you sit and you're like, really, y'all? So seeing all of that, but then seeing how they were dancing, um, you know, with Love on Top, yeah. That really was sending them over the haters over the edge, and so it is what it is, right? Marshar, maybe because the ring Harry gave to Willie was Diana's is the reason why Kate thought she had two husbands, allegedly. Oof. She was up on Harry in his face before Meghan. Kate couldn't watch them marry. Oh, please. That's interesting. But if that was, I don't know if Diana specifically left it to Harry. She probably specifically left it to him, hoping that he would give it to his brother. I could see that happening. Okay, just go along with me in that one. But yeah, okay. Hey, Judy, how are you? Lydia, how are you? R. Smith. That ring comment is so stupid. It had already been given to Kate years before. He could have made a copy if he was lazy, but he designed one specifically for her and put some diamonds from the collection that he owned of Diana's into that ring. Yes, but he sourced the center stone himself. Mhm. Harry put heart and thought into that ring. And however they just choose to redesign it, if that should happen, so be it. All right. That was a thing I didn't see anybody. People were checking for her hand because they always seem to look at her hand, her wrist, everything. Lord of mercy. Mrs. S. They need to focus on the shit in their water and keep their young boys at. Well, yeah, that too. Kim vs. Question: Was there a special circumstance made by the Queen that protected Harry's Invictus and Cinderbali from being removed from his patron title to keep control under his name and title? I don't know the answer to that. Being that he was founder would be kind of odd for those two because he founded them. Cinderbali was co-founded, but Invictus, he is a founder. Would would be odd to have stripped it. And I think a lot of squad was yelling and screaming at that time, like, don't even think about it. I truly believe that's what Space wanted those. He wanted those. But I don't think it has anything to specifically do with her protecting. It wouldn't have they would have had more of a storm on them than, they already had once the word got out that they were leaving. So Harry is there for his charity well child. Thank you. I was like, what ceremonies for the Queen's death anniversary, which that usually does not happen. So, okay. Oh, this is a question I wanted to ask everybody. um, and I know many of the UKers will probably be able to answer this. I'm sure Squad will have an answer, but as quickly as you can. Being that, Trooping the Color is when they celebrate the monarch's birthday, and being that to me, they have two monarchs because they have a king and a queen, because, she didn't want the queen consort title. She didn't want, Khan attached to her. You'll take that everywhere you want. So are they going to be doing a same thing, celebrating her birthday too, separate from his, or on the same day they're going to have like this double whammy celebration? It's just a thought that popped in my head because I was like, she seems to want everything equal to him. So, okay, moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Whoa, Black Queen, I saw that comment about their future falling in or out of account. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Mrs. S. Damn, VS speaks. You're way too hip for me. You know Ti music? Wow. Let's just say, okay, you get married, and when you're coming into your reception, the couple, to really get the crowd hyped, for me, Swing Your Rag is what was played. And they all had white handkerchiefs in their hand and they swung, the bridal party. And then we did as we came in. So that'll probably blow your mind even more. So yes, we set it off a little bit for the reception. I did say reception. Okay. Hmm. Whoa, let me see. Literally, I've seen that Via. She had a cute little fat redhead baby that truly looked 100% Caucasian. Yes. And this is the short that I was talking about, everybody. That, yes. I was like, oh. And so I took a screenshot of like the short. I just did not share out the short because it can lose its context. Squad would understand if I was able to bring it into a live, and I don't really want to do that, but I might have to. But yeah, and the baby is so adorable, and just yeah, she just had the cutest, some little kissable cheeks and everything. Sherry, what is this? I mean, I would have cut up a Bay concert. I would have hurt myself, and it would have been worth it. Exactly. Exactly. Um, yeah, I'm sure everybody in the building was wind up at some point in time was dancing, because I will just let y'all know when Single Ladies comes on. Oh yeah, oh the Single Lady. I would have cut all the way up because I do whenever I hear the song, even though I'm married. But yeah. Whew, okay, it's made to cut up on. Rosa VS speaks royally. Are the deranged attacking the we are is that Invictus? They were, but I haven't checked. I'll probably go back out there. I see a lot of stuff even after I finish, and I'm like, well, why didn't that come up beforehand? Because I could have shared it with everybody, but then that just makes for another live stream. And since this is a long holiday weekend, hint, hint, I'll probably go live tomorrow and then again on Tuesday because I'm off both days. Shh. All right, Marjorie, the saddest thing is that those deranged people in the UK don't even realize they look pathetic to the world at large. Yeah, well. Mm, 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 mm. Annie, VS, they don't want to revisit the birth certificate issue because it will fall badly on the unroyals. They are the only ones to make that change. Exactly. Megan has stated that. Hmm. I mean, Harry registered the child. His child, Archie, registered his birth. And then y'all, within like a week's time, went and changed and took Megan's name off. Like how to say your racist family without saying your racist family, even though some idiot comes out and says, our family's not racist. Sure. Hey, Joseph, how are you? Actions truly speak louder than the words that come out of the bucktooth's mouth. Okay. Now I'm getting ready to be bad, so I'm going to let me see. Oop, it's been an hour. I have a my dad and my mother-in-law. I have to get them lunch. So yes, I am going to cut this short. Annie, answer to your question. It's laughter. Y'all. Y'all. Mrs. S, no matter how you put it. Yeah. hmm Um, I'll say that kitty is a con because I that's what it looks like. Um, but it's another word I want to use, but I'm not going to say it. Other folks say it. I don't like that word too much. So, Olivia, thank you for the super sticker. I so appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is for you. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. All right. Let me come over here. All right, all right. All right, everyone. If you're going to, here in the US, it's cookouts. It's a Labor Day weekend, which means usually a holiday weekend for those that aren't in certain professions that require them to work on that first Monday in September. And so, ooh, let me not do that in case it rings. So, I'm going to bring up my outro, but I want to say I do hope that you all had a very good time, which was supposed to have been a short, haha, live stream, which is now an hour. And I hope you had a good time. I had a great time with you all. Definitely, please continue to watch Heart of Invictus. I watch, yeah, I'm over there in Netflix and I'm like, I don't think I can do Heart of Invictus right at this moment again. When I watch the 5 hours, yeah, but we are now 6 days out, right? Yeah, from the start of the Invictus game. So um, let's keep spreading the word and sharing out even the link to the Invictus games, and people can um, watch it. I believe the BBC is going to air it. Go figure, right? Go figure. I've been looking in the US. I've been trying to find some, Sports Center, ESPN. Y'all got to get with it now. Um, this is a major games, okay, worldwide. So, all right. And I haven't seen anything. So, if you do and you find, let me know. You know how here if we have cable and then the companies are fighting with certain stations. So Fox channel, yeah, which if it was aired on that, and I think even one of the ESPNs, I wouldn't be able to watch it. So I would be very upset. But please take care of yourselves. Yeah, groceries. I got like I think 5 bags, 6 bags yesterday, and it was like over $200. So it's kind of crazy, crazy, crazy. Be well. I will be seeing y'all all around the YouTube hallways here and there and everywhere. If you don't see me, I'm probably in the clouds, but I will do the thumbs up as I usually do. And we'll be talking very, very soon. Hint, hint. Love you all. Bye.